Will this be the last time we see Taj in a CT heat? He hopes not. Caio Ibelli looking to upset one of the longest serving members on the championship tour.
Very consistent, doesn't fall. So you'd say Caio has a slight edge here, but passion-wise, you got to root for Taj.
Well, Caio Ibelli has not been hiding the fact that he has struggled to figure this lineup out. One of his first trips to Fiji, surfing here at Cloudbreak. And he's had some pretty decent rides, but even on some of the better free surfing days in the lead up to this event, because Caio has been here for some time, just on 30 minutes to go, and Taj gets the opportunity to lock in a big number here. Here goes the 38-year-old driving through this first turn, setting up this inside run. There's that big back end attack that Ross Williams was talking about, gets that release in the tail. Certainly looking a little sharper than he did in the first round already here in round two, with it all on the line.
And that is going to be a very comfy start for Taj Burrow right there.
Of any CT year, has his strongest on the schedule, but this year finds himself way back in 32nd spot as we see what Caio got done on the outside. Big fin drift there.
That was a wicked snap from Caio. Very aggressive off the top there, blasting his entire board free. But just the two moves, so not a completion. Never leaves a good taste in a judge's mouth. They want to see you ride that thing all the way until you kick out. Really nice snap there from Taj. Again, he's always loose, gets low to his board. And you know, even though this finish on this wave is not very exciting, it was completed. He might get the edge out of those two waves, even though Caio had a really hefty snap. Yeah, that was a big win for him, and I don't think he cares that the final finished in smaller waves. He had a couple of big scalps to go through it.
Here we go, Caio Ibelli. We're still waiting on numbers to come through from the opening exchange, but Caio looking to add some points here. Bit of a layback on the inside there for whipping through one last little backhand jam to finish that one off.
I didn't mind it, even though it's not going to score really high. It's all about these whips, these turns. He threw buckets out the back. This one right here, watch the spray. That is a huge fan of water. There's the quick layback. Almost got stuck on his heels, but he regained control to finish this wave off. So Caio Ibelli, as he does, staying busy and chipping away. Looking into it here from the channel. That second snap, a lot of rail in the water. Loved how he kept a lot of speed and flow. Again, just a slight awkward heel edge there caught on that layback.
In this heat, he's got so much to lose because he needs to get some more finals to maintain that top 5 position. And you will see him drop a long way if he banks the 25th.
It's going to be a frat party.
Here we go. Caio Ibelli now, looking to get rid of a 5.17 medium-sized wave. Just incredibly vertical on that first section. But this is a smaller ride, so he has to go bonkers if he's going to convert it into something better than a 5.17.
Staying busy. Taj Burrow had priority, so Caio just trying to be a little sneaky there, find something, get rid of that 5. I don't think it's going to do it, though. Get more mature, put some muscle on the bones. Hard to argue against it because he became a wrecking ball once he joined the tour.
Well, he didn't realise at the time how much of a gamble it was. Quite a cocky decision from Taj to turn down that qualification. And to his credit, he got back on the QS the next year and blitzed them again, easily qualifying for 98. As we see Caio up once again. And this wave's got a bit more size on it. And he just gets that rhythm off the bottom, off the top, jamming down the line there. Taj had a quick look at one, bit of foam on the face. He opts out, just under 17 minutes to go. Not that Caio cares.
Nice sweeping carve right there. A lot of power in that snap. And as you mentioned, rhythm. Bottom, straight to top. And even though those last two maneuvers were a little more in a category of a backside wipe, threw a lot of spray, he had speed. He came out of those maneuvers with more flow, so I didn't mind him.
Burrow having a look at this one, 16 minutes to go. Right into his music. He actually played a gig with an African-American musician back in the day, Taj Mahal, a well-known muso. And just under 15 minutes to go. Caio Ibelli just picking up some momentum with these insiders now. Had a 6.53 on his previous wave, has picked off another good-looking wall here and has already linked together 3 big moves. And there's more on offer, but he opts not to hit that end section. Just over 14 minutes to go. We'll see a replay of that wave in just a moment, but right now let's throw it out to Rosie Hodge and hear from Dusty Payne, the injury replacement surfer.
But, you know, Taj has by far the best score in this heat, so, you know, it doesn't seem like it right now, but he really is in command of this heat.
But like you said, he can take some confidence from holding down a 7.27, and let's see if he can convert this into an excellent score and take the lead from Caio. Just over 7 minutes remaining, driving off the bottom. A couple of nice quick carves, and he gets to that backhand snap on the inside and lets go of a gem. Ditching those fins, a lot of power, executed with a lot of speed that last turn.
I have a feeling that's going to be an excellent score. The second Taj stood up on that wave, the potential was for an excellent number. It was a beautiful wave, really steep, had that nice wall. At first it looked a little sketchy, like he was nervous. Just slightly behind, so right here, just a setup turn. This one a little bit tender, just a cut back, and now this is on the money. Bang. So all his points are more or less going to come from that third turn. The judges will eat that up. And in my eyes, this is much better than his 7.27. That's why I'm thinking it should break that excellent range running.
Just set up that inside section perfectly. Didn't overdo it on the outside, just really wanted to get a lot of speed so he could arrive at the lip at the perfect moment to send up a huge amount of spray.
That wave was tough too because it was so obviously good. The second he stood up, he said, I just got to make sure I don't farm this thing. I got to take care of it. And you can, as a result of that, feel nervous. You start surfing tentative.
Let's check out the heat recap. It started early for Taj.
Well, almost double the amount of waves from Caio. You would think he's just going to kind of irritate Taj and catch a bunch of waves and chip away. But he repeated himself. He had 3 of the same scores, essentially, with 6.5s. Taj, the exact opposite running. He was patient. He was looking at quality of waves. He really wanted to wait for the wave that rolled down the reef to give him that perfect pace where he could tee off and show the judges, hey, I have the advantage with great technique. Now looking at Caio Ibelli right here, you can see speed-wise, he's looking pretty crisp. He's definitely had a lot of whip, throwing a ton of spray. But again, he's been a little on the impatient side, and that's why he's been repeating those scores here in the last 3.5 minutes. That's a pretty big tall order there for Caio. He's going to need an 8.77, and you can't argue with the fact that patience has paid off for Taj this time.
Well, let's see. 10 seconds. Caio trying to get to his feet before the hooter sounds, and he might just do it. Well, it's going to be close. Caio Ibelli driving down the line. Aggressive first turn and keeps that down the line flow straight into a solid vertical hit. Tucks into the barrel, but he's going to get clamped up. That won't be enough to get him the lead. Taj Burrow is going to hang on to the #1 position here, a 7.27 and an 8.03. A heat score total of 15.3. That wave actually didn't factor into the heat. So Caio just running out of time in the final stages, and he is served his worst result at the CT level.